We are talking with Scott Kellum from SixCentSports.com and Dave Golikoff, senior sports columnist from AskMen.com, previewing the NFL Wild Card round here on the SBR TV NFL Experts Roundtable. All right, now let's move on to the Sunday games. Atlanta at the Giants. Now, when this line came out, I loved the under 49. It's since gone down to 47. I would still take it at 47, although I'm not sure how much I love it. The main reason is just that the Giants, they're a 3-point favorite. They're getting healthy on defense and in the run game, which means they'll be focused more on defense and the run, obviously. Atlanta's not playing in a dome, so I think that hurts their offense more than their defense. And 47 is a pretty high total. As far as the side, I have no opinion on that. It's a toss-up. Dave, how do you read this game?
Yeah, I agree. I mean, this game is tough to handicap all the way around. I kind of like the Falcons at first. You figured that they can maybe run the ball given how they ran it in Week 18, 250-plus rushing yards. But, that was against the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. The Giants, we don't really know what they've got in that linebacking core. Sometimes they show up and play well. Sometimes, the injuries really set in, and you start to wonder whether this team is capable defensively. The Falcons actually have a slew of injuries in their linebacking core. Giants, I think, come into this game playing a little bit better. 2 big wins the last couple weeks. I just really don't have any advice one way or the other in this game. To me, this is the biggest toss-up of the weekend.
I would lean Giants and much more lean towards the under. Scott Kellum from SixCentSports.com. What do your numbers have to say about that? Under, maybe?
I initially kind of ignored this game a little bit because when I went through the numbers, they all kind of pointed to the Giants being favored by roughly about 3 points, so the number looked right. I haven't really looked at the total points real strongly, but I want to go back and take a harder look at the Giants in this game because I don't trust Atlanta on the road. So, you got a couple things happening here. Number one, they're only going on the road and playing outside for, I think, the second time since Week 4. Their only other road game outside was at Carolina. This year, they went to Chicago in Week 1 when Chicago's actually a good team. They got blown out in that game. They have not played well on the road against good teams. I think the Giants are much more explosive on the offensive side with their receivers, especially the way Cruz is playing lately versus what Atlanta has. And the Giants' defense, I think, it's been banged out, but they're actually getting healthy, like you said. I don't think the Falcons are anything great, and either in the linebackers, and like Dave said, they're banged up there. Their secondary's not that great, and I think the Giants have better big-time receivers, and I think they've got a better quarterback. I'm not fascinated with Matt Ryan, especially on the road. So again, you're laying a short number here. I'm probably not going to play this game, but I do want to take a harder look because if you can lay 3 or less, and you think you have a better team here, which I think we might find in the Giants, it might actually be worth a play.